Love Lions Alive Sanctuary is 10 years old. Love Lions Alive Sanctuary officially started in 2015 and has taken in 36 big cats over the years, with the sole purpose of giving them improved lifestyles in a place of safety, reprieve and privacy. Founder Andy Reeve has this to say.
I made a promise to every single one of these cats when they came to Love Lions Alive Sanctuary that they do not need to fear humans ever again. I fought to get them here. I fight to keep Love Lions Alive Sanctuary going, and I will fight to make sure that I honor that promise to them, that none of these cats will ever need to fear a human being again, that they are safe for the rest of their natural lives.
Andy firmly believes that none of these big cats should have been bred in captivity in the first place. As much as it hurts her heart to see wild animals reduced to a life in captivity, these cats have already been bred, they exist, and she sees them as sentient beings who have been stuck in awful situations and exploited by humans. Therefore, she will take them into Love Lions Alive Sanctuary and give them the best life that she possibly can, whilst urgently trying to get the message out that wild animals, and in her case specifically big cats, must not be bred in captivity, not be used as tourist props, as pets, or in any way exploited.
These 10 years have been incredibly hard, but at the same time, deeply rewarding. Some of these cats have arrived here in such bad conditions, so broken, used and abused, that I wonder whether they're ever going to recover. And then they do. And I've learned to trust the process. Give them space, give them sun, give them the correct foods, the nutrition and medicine that they need. Give them privacy so they no longer have to be constantly vigilant that somebody's going to come along, that people are there to use them, to exploit them in any way. And then time. It's just absolutely the deepest, most amazingly wonderful. I'm so privileged to watch them as they return to themselves and sort of take ownership of their own power.
Love Lions Alive Sanctuary exists to give each big cat idiosyncratic care, tailor-made for the individual species, but also the individual character. Their mental and physical needs are taken into account, offering them respite from human exploitation and a return to dignity and safety for the rest of their natural lives.
There is not one cat here who does not deserve complete recognition as a full, sentient, aware, cognizant being whom we will never give up on.
A lot has happened in 10 years. Andy says that she started on an absolute dream and just out of passion, having seen the need in South Africa for legitimate ethical sanctuaries, determined to make a difference. She has been joined along the way by several individuals, organizations and families who have come to her aid and stood by her side at different times along the journey. Starting off with only one lion and her dog and living in a tent, Andy went on to live in a tent for 9 years until it burned down in 2024. Friends, volunteers and helpers have come and gone. Most notably, one of her strongest allies and love of her life, Leon, and her right-hand man, Topazani, as well as some very good long-term volunteers such as Lena, who became a partner at Love Lions Alive for many years. The sanctuary has seen snow, rain, hail, winds, fires, and life on the side of the mountain is not always easy. But, as Andy likes to say, it is exceptionally beautiful, and she and the cats are blessed to live here. Although Andy shows a sense of purpose and tenacity, she has reached out to people around the world that would like to help support her from afar, sponsors, service providers, donors, or volunteers who want to put themselves where their hearts are and come here on a paying vacation to help her. And when asked what she sees for the next 10 years, Andy had this to say.
I want to see the end of lions in captivity where they are treated with disrespect and disdain by people with big egos or people who just use them for money. I want to see lions put on a pedestal of absolute pride, like that, especially here in Africa, that we look at our lions and say, we love, we respect, we admire, we hold, we uphold these lions, and we will not let people come and abuse them. I want to see sanctuaries rise up to the challenge of looking after the lions, and more sanctuaries being created, ethical, proper, legitimate sanctuaries that are held to high standards. In the next few years, I will be helping set up other sanctuaries, starting off in South Sudan and possibly in Somalia. And here at Love Lions Life Sanctuary, creating better, wonderful enclosures, bigger spaces for all the cats that come here, giving them everything that they need, loving them as I do with all my heart and soul. Not only for 10 years, but for the rest of their lives. Who would have known 15 years ago when I got involved with lions that I would be in this place in my life, and that I would grow old being a lady who looks after lions? How absolutely amazing and incredible that this is what God had in store for me.